Reflect in English podcast.
Welcome back to Reflect in English podcast. I'm Olivia.
And I'm Patrick. Hello, everyone. We're so happy you're here again.
Today's topic is really exciting. It's something very natural, very human, and very important for our health.
Yes, today we will listen to our body clock.
Body clock? What does that mean?
Good question. The body clock is another way to say circadian rhythm. Don't worry if that sounds difficult. It simply means the natural rhythm inside your body that tells you when to sleep, when to wake up, when to feel hungry, and even when to focus or rest.
Exactly. And here's the interesting part. Every person has a body clock, but each body clock can be a little different.
Some people are morning people. They feel fresh and full of energy early in the morning. Others are night owls. They feel more awake in the evening.
Right. So, Patrick, which one are you, morning person or night owl?
Oh, I am definitely a night owl. If you ask me to write or read at midnight, I'm happy. But ask me to solve math problems at 6 a.m., that's impossible.
I can imagine. I'm more of a morning person. I love waking up with the sunrise, making a cup of tea, and starting my day slowly.
See, that's a good example. Different clocks, but both are normal. The important thing is to listen to your own body clock, not to force yourself into someone else's rhythm.
Let's help our listeners understand this idea better. Imagine your body has a hidden watch. It's not on your wrist, it's inside you.
Yes, and this watch is not made of metal or glass. It's made of tiny signals, hormones, and brain activity. It controls things like when your body temperature is high or low, when your digestion is strong, and when your brain is ready to learn.
Wow, that sounds like magic.
It's science, but it feels like magic, because if you respect this rhythm, your life can feel smoother. You'll sleep better, work better, and even feel happier.
That's why today we want to talk about how to notice your body clock and how to use it in daily life.
Yes, and we'll keep the English simple and clear so you can learn both about health and language at the same time.
Okay, let's start with sleep. Sleep is maybe the most famous part of the body clock.
True. Have you ever tried going to bed very late, maybe at 2 or 3 a.m., and then you woke up feeling heavy and tired, even if you slept 8 hours?
Oh yes, I have, and it feels terrible.
That's because your body clock prefers a natural rhythm, sleeping when it's dark, waking when it's light. If we break this too much, our body feels confused.
But at the same time, not everyone sleeps at exactly the same time. For example, in some cultures, people eat dinner very late and go to bed after midnight. And in other cultures, people sleep early.
Yes, and that's a great point. Culture can shape habits, but deep inside, the body clock is still working. You may adjust, but your body will always try to find a rhythm.
Let's give some tips. Patrick, what is one way to listen to your body clock for better sleep?
Number 1, notice when you naturally feel sleepy. Don't fight it. Many people use phones or watch TV even when they are tired. If your eyes feel heavy, put away the screen and rest.
Yes. Number 2, try to wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps your clock stay regular.
And number 3, get sunlight in the morning. Sunlight tells your body, hey, it's time to wake up.
These are small steps, but they can change your energy.
Now, let's move to food. Did you know that your body clock also controls digestion?
Really? Tell me more.
Yes. For example, in the morning, your body is ready to use energy. Eating breakfast gives you fuel. But late at night, your digestion slows down. If you eat heavy food at midnight, your body struggles to process it.
That explains why midnight pizza feels so good in the mouth, but so heavy in the stomach later.
Yes, exactly. Listening to your body clock means eating when your body is ready, not just when you are bored.
So, for our listeners, pay attention. Are you really hungry or just tired or stressed? Sometimes we eat at strange times, not because of hunger, but because of emotions.
Very true. That's why listening carefully is important.
I want to add something about learning and work. Our brains also have a rhythm.
Yes, some people study better in the morning, others in the evening.
For example, when I was a student, I always reviewed my notes in the morning. My brain felt fresh.
And I always studied at night. It was quiet and I could focus.
So, here's a tip. Try to notice when your concentration is highest. Use that time for your most difficult tasks.
Don't waste your golden hours on social media or random things. Save them for what really matters.
Yes, and this is not only about work. Even exercise can be connected to your body clock.
Right. Some people feel strong in the morning, others feel stronger in the evening.
Listeners, you don't need to copy others. Just ask yourself, when do I feel most alive? That's the best time for you.
I want to ask you something, Olivia. Do you think modern life makes it harder to listen to our body clocks?
Oh, absolutely. We have electric light, 24-hour shops, and smartphones. Many people sleep late because they scroll on their phones.
Yes, or they drink coffee late in the day and then can't sleep.
Modern life is full of choices that push us away from our natural rhythm. But that's why we need to be more careful.
Exactly. It's not about being perfect. It's about making small choices that respect your clock.
Let's summarize what we have so far for our listeners. Sleep when your body feels ready. Wake up at the same time every day. Get sunlight in the morning. Eat at times that match your digestion. Work or study when your focus is strongest. Exercise when your body feels strong.
That's a great list. Simple, clear, and powerful.
And all of these are ways to respect your body clock.
Olivia, I think there's another part of the body clock we haven't talked about yet. Emotions.
Oh, that's interesting. You mean our feelings also follow a rhythm?
Yes. For many people, emotions rise and fall during the day. For example, some people feel calm and positive in the morning, but more anxious in the evening.
That makes sense. I often feel most peaceful around sunrise. It feels like the world is quiet and my mind is clear.
For me, evenings can be creative, but also emotional. I sometimes feel more sensitive at night.
That's a great point. Listeners, have you noticed when you feel happiest during the day or when you feel stressed? Keeping a small journal can help.
Exactly. If you know when your mood is usually low, you can prepare. For example, if you always feel tired at 3 p.m., maybe don't plan an important meeting at that time.
Yes. Instead, plan something lighter, like answering emails or taking a short walk.
Speaking of walks, movement is also a way to reset your body clock.
Oh, yes. Exercise is not just about muscles. It also gives your brain signals. For example, a morning walk tells your body, the day has started.
Right. And gentle stretching in the evening can tell your body, it's time to relax.
So movement is like language. It communicates with your inner clock.
I like that. Our body speaks, but not with words. with signals, rhythms, and energy.
I want to bring in another topic, travel. When we fly across time zones, we experience jet lag. That's when our body clock is confused.
Oh, yes. Jet lag can be terrible. You feel sleepy in the middle of the day and awake at midnight.
That's because your body clock is still in your old country. It hasn't learned the new local time yet.
And how do we help our body adjust?
Sunlight is the best teacher. When you arrive in a new place, go outside in the morning. The sun tells your body, hey, this is morning now.
That's a great tip. Also, eating at local times helps. Even if you're not very hungry, try a small meal when people around you eat. It helps your body learn the new rhythm.
So again, the lesson is listen, notice, and respect your clock, but also guide it gently when needed.
I want to share a personal story. A few years ago, I was working very hard. I stayed up late every night, drinking coffee at midnight, eating snacks at random times.
Uh-oh, I think I know what's coming.
Yes, at first I thought I was fine. But slowly, I felt more tired, less happy, and less focused. My body was warning me, but I didn't listen.
What happened?
Finally, I got sick. My doctor told me, Patrick, your body is not a machine. It needs rhythm. That's when I started learning about the body clock.
Wow, that's powerful.
Since then, I try to sleep at a regular time, eat at good times, and move more. And honestly, I feel younger now than before.
That's such a motivating story. Thank you for sharing. I also have a small story. When I was younger, I thought coffee was the solution to everything. If I was tired, I drank coffee. If I was stressed, I drank coffee.
Many listeners probably do the same.
Yes. But later I realized coffee is not magic. It can give temporary energy, but if I drink it too late, my body clock gets confused. I can't sleep, and the next day I feel worse.
That's so true. Coffee is okay, but it should work with your clock, not against it.
Exactly. Now I only drink coffee before noon. After that, I switch to tea or water.
Smart choice.
So, listeners, maybe you are asking, how can I start listening to my body clock today?
Yes, let's give them a small plan.
Step 1. Observe. For 1 week, notice when you feel sleepy, hungry, focused, and happy. Write it down.
Step 2. Respect. If you see a pattern, try to follow it. For example, if you always feel focused at 10 a.m., protect that time for important work.
Step 3. Adjust gently. If you need to change your routine, do it slowly, maybe 15 minutes earlier or later each day.
And step 4, support your clock with healthy habits: sunlight, movement, balanced meals, and rest.
That's a beautiful guide, simple and realistic.
Olivia, do you know what I love about this topic?
What's that?
It reminds us that our bodies are wise. Sometimes we think we must control everything with our brain, but actually, our body already knows many answers.
Yes, we just need to listen.
Exactly. If you listen, you can live with more energy, more peace, and more joy.
And as language learners, you can also notice your own rhythm. Maybe you remember words better in the morning. Maybe you enjoy listening to podcasts in the evening. Find your best time and make learning part of your rhythm.
That's a wonderful idea. Learning English can be part of your natural body clock, not a fight against it.
I want to say something to our listeners.
Go ahead.
You are not lazy if your rhythm is different than someone else's. You are unique. Respect your rhythm and life will feel easier.
Beautiful. And remember, small steps are enough. You don't need a perfect schedule, just a little more listening each day.
Yes, that's the spirit of today's episode.
You know, Olivia, sometimes people think listening to your body clock is only for health, but actually, it also connects to success.
Oh yes, I agree. If you know your best times for focus, you can use them for your most important goals.
Exactly. For example, a writer might plan their writing during their golden hours. A student might review vocabulary when their brain feels sharp.
And if you're learning English, maybe you can notice when your memory is strongest. Is it morning, afternoon, evening? That's when you should study new words.
Yes, and for listening practice, maybe you enjoy it when you're walking, cooking, or relaxing in the evening. That can become part of your rhythm.
I love that. It means language learning is not a fight against time, it's a dance with your own clock.
Let's talk about families for a moment. Families also have rhythms.
True. For example, children usually wake up early. Parents sometimes have to change their rhythm to match the kids.
And that can be hard. But maybe families can create routines that respect everyone's clock a little bit.
Like having dinner at a regular time or reading together before bed?
Yes, these routines give the body clock stability, especially for children. Their bodies love regular rhythms.
And honestly, adults need them too. Routine doesn't mean boring, it means balanced.
I want to add something about stress. Do you notice that when people are stressed, their rhythms get broken?
Yes, absolutely. Stress can push people to eat at strange times, sleep too little, or skip exercise.
Exactly. And when the rhythm breaks, stress becomes even worse. It's like a circle. So listening to your body clock is not only about time, it's also about kindness. When you respect your clock, you are being kind to yourself.
That's beautiful, Patrick.
Let's make this very practical. Imagine one of our listeners is a student. They want to improve their English, but also feel tired and busy. What advice can we give them?
Okay, let's create a plan together. Step 1, find the time of day when your brain is most awake. Maybe it's morning, maybe afternoon.
Step 2, use that time for the hardest part of English, like grammar, writing, or reading something difficult.
Step 3, save the easier, more relaxing parts like watching English videos, listening to songs, or reviewing flashcards for the times when your energy is lower.
Yes, that way you are not fighting your natural energy, you're working with it. Exactly. And step 4, make a small routine. Even 20 minutes every day at the same time can be powerful.
Because your body clock loves regular signals. If you learn English at 7 p.m. every day, your brain will start to expect it. It will become easier.
That's a great secret. Small, regular steps beat big, random steps.
Another group we should think about is workers. Many people work in offices or jobs with long hours.
Yes, and sometimes work schedules don't respect the natural body clock. For example, night shifts can be very hard.
True. For people who must work at night, maybe the advice is different. They need to create their own rhythm and protect it carefully.
Yes. For example, blackout curtains to make the bedroom dark during the day, or eating meals at consistent times, even if the world outside is on a different schedule.
That way, the body can still find stability, even in an unusual rhythm.
Right. Because the clock doesn't need to be normal, it just needs to be respected.
I want to ask our listeners a reflective question. Think about yesterday. When did you feel the most awake? When did you feel sleepy? When were you happiest?
That's a good question. Everyone listening, maybe pause and think. Can you see a pattern?
That pattern is your personal body clock speaking to you.
And once you see it, you can make small changes. You don't need to change everything at once.
Yes, maybe just start by protecting one golden hour every day for something important to you.
It could be for learning English, reading, exercising, or even calling someone you love.
That's the power of rhythm. It creates space for what matters most.
You know, Olivia, this reminds me of music.
Oh, tell me more.
Life is like a song. If the rhythm is messy, the song feels confusing. But if the rhythm is clear, the song feels beautiful.
I love that. And our body clock is like the drummer keeping the beat.
Exactly. And we are the dancers. If we move with the beat, life feels natural. If we fight the beat, we feel tired and lost.
That's such a powerful picture. Before we finish, I want to share a simple practice for our listeners. In the morning, step outside and look at the sky. During the day, take short breaks to notice your energy. In the evening, dim the lights and slow down.
That's wonderful. These 3 steps connect you with your natural rhythm without stress.
Yes. And remember, listening is the first step. Change will come naturally after that.
So true.
Let's give one final message to our listeners today.
Okay, here's mine. Your body is wise. Trust it. Respect it. Work with it, not against it.
Beautiful. And mine is, you don't need to be perfect. Just be curious. Notice your rhythm and let it guide you toward more health, more learning, and more joy.
Wonderful words.
And with that, we'll close today's episode of Reflect in English podcast.
Thank you for listening, friends. Take care of your body clock and take care of your dreams.
See you next time.